It taught me so many things. Some things that I probably didn't need to know, actually. Something like drop beers, for example. I believed that was a thing for so long. Like I really did when I first got here. They're like, no, you hear that noise? I'm like, no, what is that?
What is that?
What is that? What's happening outside my window? So I used to live next to a koala reserve. Yeah. Man, they can growl. And they're like, yeah, no, don't walk home from the pub by yourself because they'll claw your face off. Yeah, I know. And I'm like, I'm scanning for sarcasm and finding none. You guys are like poker face. So good at drop bears.
Were they really scary because the koala bears are taller than you?
What? No. It was the vertical drop, okay?
Oh, okay. I thought it was a height thing.
No. But, you know, being vertical did have something to do with it. It was a vertical drop, and because, like, the facade that is drop bears has gone so far in the world that you can actually Google it and find, like, fabricated YouTube videos on drop bears and how terrifying they are. So I thought I was being really clever, but yeah, that sucked me in. That sucked me in big time. So I'm kind of still on the unrequited thing as well. To Sydney for some shows. Yeah. And so my way, I like to think that Australia, the country, helped me to write it. The shape of it, the grit, the blues. I had to come to Red Earth to find out what blues really was. So I guess thank you, Australia. Not so much for the drop bears. Teach for the time. Go get me through the place. Won't get me through the things I want. Keep my soul away and I love. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Teach forgiveness. Don't get me through the don't get me out of things how hard if I give my soul away and I know, yeah, ooh, yeah. I lost the man I love, I fought my way to love, and I've had to fight my things and I got off on that plane now. Wasn't suicide, but I sure don't feel the same. Yes, I know. Hey, And when the heart come back, one time, when we won't go back, one time, up on Sydney, Australia. You're hard workers. Unusually calm about things being on fire. But you got grit. There's an arrangement of society if you catch a train, and it starts with A, which stands for, first class. You take that any way you like if the shoe fits. And it goes all the way down to a car that I've pioneered, and it's called E-car, which is way past economy, which actually starts at D. And E is for all the people who don't shut up. So if you've got an instrument, if it's the midnight train, you're like, I can't, man, there's a song here, and if I don't get it out, I'm not going to sleep anyway. Then they get really nice to you. They're like, yes, man, just come this way. We found a spot for you, just over here. There's nobody in E-car. They just give you your own car so that you can be as noisy as you want. Or is that like the security car? Did I miss that on?
No, because I can vouch for it.
It is. Okay.
I can vouch for it. You don't.
Shut up.
I actually carry a ukulele in the car. There it is there. It's down there.
That shuts me up.
It does shut her up. So she'll play a couple of ukulele songs, and I can actually focus on driving. So and getting to the next gig, which we're probably 15 minutes late for, or something, because Pam's had to stop and talk to somebody. I'm going to slow it right down. So here's a song, once again, actually another love song.
Hey!
I only know 3, I'll probably do them all. So I like to write old style songs, and this one I wrote about the sailing days. And I'm a big fan of the old romance of going to sea and all that sort of stuff. So this one's called The Sailor's Lament. My true love, I need to leave, discover myself across the sea. My ship sails on the morning tide, heading west, I see my true love in the skies at night, when the winds are light and the stars are bright. I will return to my love one day, bearing wonderful stories. For this I pray. I will send you gifts from faraway lands, wrapped in my love for your gentle hands. Please do not cry, don't shed a tear. for my beating heart is always near. I see my true love in the skies at night, when the winds are light and the stars are bright. I will return to my love one day, bearing wonderful stories. For this I pray. And so until I return into your arms, I will shout out the love of my sweet, sweet darling. I see my true love in the skies at night, when the winds are light and the stars are bright. I will return to my love one day, bearing wonderful stories. For this I pray.
Unfortunately, this is another love song, but the song is called No Love Lost. And earlier on when you said love lost kind of vibe, I was thinking, should I sing it then? But it's not really sort of, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to do this. See, I've already lost a pick. Completely lost my mind with this one. If I can get this. Okay, that's a sort of like ballpark. Okay. Let's go. All right. Had enough of you. Had enough of this, and though we don't even really touch or kiss, and when the time is wrong, only wanna fight. Honey, I don't need this love in my life. I'm gonna leave you there, just disappear. Only struggle and strife, no love, no life. Yeah, 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 ha, ha. You stay away all day and all night long. You never ever really wanna come home. The only thing I dread is an empty bed. Honey, I don't wanna feel like I'm dead. You're gonna leave me there, just disappear. Only struggle and strife, no love, no life. Yeah, 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 ha, ha. You don't have to stay with me, I don't have to stay with you. You don't have to stay with me. and that we don't even till they get your kiss. You want to know how to do this thing? So it's... Can you do that? So you know what to do, right? Okay, and then one more thing. La da 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 la da 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 da. Had enough of this, and though we don't even really touch or kiss, and when the time is wrong, only wanna fight. Honey, I don't need this love in my life. I'm gonna leave you there and just disappear. Only struggle and strife, no love, no life. Hey, 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 you don't have to stay with me, I don't have to stay with you. You don't have to stay with me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. That's it. I like to think of that as my anti-love song. Sort of breakup. You know when you're in something and it's just you're trying to stay for all the sort of idealistic reasons. Maybe or just like it's just love, you know. But the actual fact is, it's not compatible. And you're trying, you know, you're really trying all kinds of things. And then, what happens is you just have to sort of like, you know, accept it. You just have to accept it and go, fuck it. I'm gonna write a great song about it. And maybe they're gonna like it, or maybe they're gonna go, fuck you! Like a big, and never want to see you again, which kind of happens anyway. It's happened a few times. Oh no. I don't want to be a downer on this one, but anyway, that was No Love Lost, and yeah, that's probably it for my love songs. For this, you probably had enough.
I really liked it. Let's give it another. It's my like a version of this colour. There's a man named Solomon, and when I was in Melbourne just recently, I carved myself out some space to actually listen to music. Because sometimes you spend so much time writing it, so you don't get a lot of time to appreciate it. And I'm the type of person that won't buy a ticket to a show unless I'm going to walk in the door and say, wow. So I just want to show of hands. Who came up the stairs today and said, wow? Nailed it? Absolutely, yes. So this song's a little bit special to me. I heard it and I went, wow, because it reminded me of my ex. And you know, as much of a colourful character he was, he did have these really cute things he used to do. Right, I think in my misguided naivety, I thought they were cute, but they were probably actually just felonies. There's way too many people laughing like, I hear you, girlfriend. I feel that, yeah, you know. Well, he was a personal security for the Dixie Chicks. Yeah, I had to think twice about that. So he'd come home at stupid o'clock in the morning. And one day he came home and he was kind of like covered in dirt.
That's right.
And I was like, do I ask questions? Ask questions, hear no lies. Covered in dirt. Then he gives me a big bunch of flowers. I was like, where'd you get that? He's like, I picked them. And he was so proud of himself. But we live next to the Botanic Gardens in Wellington in New Zealand. And I'm like, oh no. No, you don't. Anyway, this song's kind of about flowers. I bought you these flowers, a bouquet of pages that I stole from the front yards of all of our neighbors. And this took me hours, but I picked on your favorites and let them dehydrate no matter the day. Ooh, la 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 la, days. Ooh, ooh, la 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 la, days. There's much more than just my time to you. Wishing you back and everything is wasted. Could have saved myself heartbreak, wasted energy. Nothing would never be reciprocated. These flowers, bouquet of pages, stole from the vineyard, all of my neighbors. This took me hours, into your favorites, let them dehydrate, no matter the days. I'm racking my brain on what she gonna think. Like, do she like Daisy? Does she like me? Should I be good in his hands? Give her something to drink. Keeping in a vase of kitchen sink. My mind's so kind of crazy. I'm starting to think, oh, but complicated this thing. On the brink of asking, there should be my wife. These flowers, bouquet of pages, snow from the vineyards, all of my neighbors. This took me hours, it's on your favorites, let them dehydrate, no matter the days. Oh, 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 la 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 la, days. Oh, 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 la 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 la, days. These flowers, a bouquet of pages that I stole from the front yards of all of our neighbors. And this took me hours, but I picked on your favorites, and you let them dehydrate in a matter of days.
Yes.
It's fun.
Excellent.
Every opportunity, man.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
I think so.
I'm going to do a sort of cover.
We never have these.
Sort of like being sort of a
Do a test
version.
and they said they were fun.
Oh, we're in cover zone, man.
No. I'm going to take you back to
They'll be 30.
1849.
1849.
Yeah. We're time traveling now.
So, one of the things I like to do is go back and go to old poems and rewrite them. My favourite poet is Edgar Allan Poe, because everybody dies in Poe's poems. So, but they're not written to be sung, so you have to,
I see it on
when you're writing the music for them, you have to actually maintain that rhythm of a poem. And so it makes the melodies quite different. And of course, they're not really written to be sung. So here's my version of one of his poems called Annabelle Lee. It was many a year ago in this kingdom by the sea. maiden lived there you may know by the name of Annabelle Lee. And this maiden lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. She was a child, I was a child in this kingdom by the sea. See, our love was far stronger than the love of those who were older than we, those far wiser than we in this kingdom by the sea. But the angels not so happy in heaven were envying her and me. This was a reason long ago in this kingdom by the sea. A wind blew out of the cloud at night, chilling by Annabelle Lee. So a highborn kinsman came and bore her away from me, lock her up in a tower in this kingdom by the sea. But the angels not so happy in heaven were envying her and me. This was a reason long ago in this kingdom by the sea. A wind blew out of the cloud at night, killing by Annabelle Lee. But neither the angels in the heaven above, all the demons under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And the stars never rise without me seeing the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And so by the night tide I lay by my side, oh my darling, oh my bride, in this kingdom by the sea, in this tomb by the sea of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. I miss my Annabelle Lee. I love my Annabelle Lee. Annabelle Lee. Annabelle Lee. My Annabelle Lee.
Couple CDs, and I just wanted to say that thank you for doing that. You know, of course I didn't play any of the songs on that CD. the first set. I don't know what, I have this thing about even listening to music that I recorded. I don't know if there's musicians here. It's not really, I sort of record it and then I just don't want to listen to it anymore. I want to go on and write new songs and, you know, tumble down the stairs and, you know, feel that emotion and write about that kind of vibes. Anyway, look, this next song, however, is called Little Mama. And it's not, you know, so much a harp song.
No, sorry, I'm just putting this in front. There's a method of my madness because I have been known to put my harp in upside down, so I just give it a little toot first. Sorry.
Okay, so Little Mama, Little Mama is, well, the lyrics again are pretty self-explanatory. So when I finish the song, if no one understands what it was about, you can do your classic. What was that song about, Zee? You can see I've been traumatized by it. Oh my God.
Can you actually hear my guitar? Is it on?
Yeah.
Hey little mama, where you going? With that trashed up old car you've been driving. And she said, hey, that's my life. She said, hey, that's my life. Well, hey little mama, need your sunshine, 'cause I've been feeling down in my mind. And she said, hey, come fill your belly on my energy. All right now, she said, love, in time, your eyes will reach mine. And love, in time, your heart will find its way. Back home, its way, a little mama back home now, love, its way, back home, its way, back home. Well, hey little mama, I saw you last night. In my dreams you pulled me from a bad fight. And she said, hey, I'm with you, I'm always with you. Well, hey little mama, what's that you're holding? The fruits of your wisdom are shining now. And she said, hey, it's gonna be alright. She said, hey, it's gonna be alright. Na 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 na. She said, love, in time, your eyes will reach mine. And love, in time, your heart will find its way. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I stumble and I fall, yeah. You stand by it all. Oh, I'm waiting for the sign, and you say, baby, now it's all in your mind.
the spirit came to me in a dream one night. I could almost, I could feel everything, you know, on my skin, the breath, the warmth of your breath against my skin. You coming up behind me and you say, hey, little mama, my sister, what's going on with you? You know, 3 little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and good, saying, this is my message to you. Softly the dream ended, and I woke with her words in my ear. Don't worry about a thing. There's a landscape of time before me, a landscape of time that I cannot see. Oh, but I'm walking and I won't walk blindly. My eyes are open.
Story about where I come from. I've gotten really used to wearing my culture on my chin, and I forget that not everybody knows how to talk about it or ask about it. I forget it's there. So I got my moko kauai, and that's what it's called. Moko means tattoo, also means grandchild. Kauai means jaw. These are the traditional markings of a Maori woman. You don't have to be the best to get it. You don't have to be exceptionally Maori. I once thought you had to represent your country in order to get one. It's a lie. It's a rite of passage for every woman. And 5 generations of women in my family were denied the right. Not for any malicious reason. Mainly because we're really good parents. Tribes always are. We're families. And when you're a good parent, you want your best for your children. So you say to them, if you want to survive, if you want a good job, don't get your tattoo. If you want your degree, go to high school, take Japanese or Chinese because it's industry language. Don't learn your own language. And I still have fights with my parents about it today. But I was raised by my grandparents. I tell you what, they did not give a damn about social engineering. They're like, if you know who you are and where you come from, there's nothing in the world that you can't do. And you will never be alone. Because your ancestors go before you. And they go with you. So 7 days before my wedding, I get a phone call from one of the few people who can perform this rite outside of my country. Yeah, you gotta turn that on. And I'm gonna admit, I didn't have the balls to tell my mother. Because I was supposed to be in Brisbane being fitted for a wedding dress. I'm like, yeah, I did that. That happened. And this happened too. My husband came with me because he's my new family. Your whole family is supposed to come with you when you get done. There's rituals. There are prayers. It's a sacred rite. Your head is the most sacred part of your body. And the kaipā, that's the tattooist, has to know your story. I mean, really know it. So after lengthy conversations, we discovered we are blood related. His blood is my blood. His bones are my bones. Which means him performing the rite of putting this on my face restores honor to the 5 generations that lost it.
About where I come from, make it a memory of 1,000 years of blood and tears, so I can come home. Make me a memory about places unknown, for I am a legacy of 1,000 years of blood and tears, and I have come home. I am a legacy of 1,000 years of blood and tears. Now I will I am a legacy of 1,000 years of blood